MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Lance McCullers is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as the changeup to him drops in there for the 1st strike. Fletcher takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, number 25. There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Jeff Bagwell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Stassi shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Tehran into his motion. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Michael Brantley, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Astros leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Justin Upton now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Upton, or simply J-Up, he's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Digging in, Taylor Ward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Standing in, Luis Gonzalez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Stassi recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now. 3-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and it's grounded just foul down the line. The 0-1 pitch. Fletcher, the runner at second with one away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice boy. Is right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, number 25, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's down to third. Throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels get just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. Digging in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Stassi corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And it's fouled away. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tehran into his motion. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And he'll get in there safely.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Justin Upton the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready now for L.A., Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Max Stassi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Angels leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
First offering on its way. Gary Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rendon is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hit.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Jeff Bagwell, as he drives a liner to right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's in safely to third as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Andriese takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly down the line at first. Andriese, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, number 25. He starts off the...
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, number 25.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fouled off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels strand one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in now, Craig Biggio. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Max Stassi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Biro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. In now is Anthony Rendon. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive.
But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. And now for the Angels, number 25. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of a bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in George Springer. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Taken in by Simmons. And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. To 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jeff Bagwell is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set to start.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, Shohei.
Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Justin Upton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lance McCullers notches his 3rd win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Mariano Rivera retires the side to hammer down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, Lance McCullers Jr. earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 4-2. The Chicago White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one, as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-9. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Mariners hit 3 long balls as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 6-5. The Yankees amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-3. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The win was their 7th in a row. Chris Sale collected win number 3 this year as Boston defeated the Indians 4-3. The Baltimore Orioles pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 8-2. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-0. Ian Happ launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Cubs defeated the Nats 12-6. The Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 8-4. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 11-5. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to allow only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.